Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is January the 17th, 2018, and this is our daily cryptocurrency market analysis. Appreciate you all tuning in for today. One of the good things that happened today in the market is the fact that the market has recovered somewhat. We can definitely tell that the buyers has came into the market and bought up some of the selling that occurred yesterday in the market. Before I get started on our analysis, I give you the disclaimer every time that we are not investment advisors and we are not giving you investment advice, but rather we are giving you the news according to the charts. So looking at this website, the cryptocurrency market capitalization website, you guys can tell that a lot of money is coming back into the cryptocurrency space. The overall market cap now stands at $516.5 billion. Yesterday was around 440. So it just goes to show you that interest at these current prices, at these current levels, is now attractive to a lot of market participants. Even you can tell that the Bitcoin dominance is back up around 35%, which is a good thing for that particular cryptocurrency as well. So as I scroll down, you guys can also tell the 24-hour percentage change has drastically flipped from what it was yesterday. A lot of these altcoins were reflecting 25-30% down, and even for today we have some positive green numbers being reflected on this website. For instance, there's Ripple up 9.17%, Cardano's up 6.22%, Neo, NAM, Stellar, all of these altcoins are now telling us that the interest at these current price levels is very attractive to those who participate in the cryptocurrency space. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get into the cryptocurrencies that we do on a regular basis. Now we're looking at the Bitfinex website. You guys can tell that Bitcoin is up 5.47%. Last trade was $11,153. So now the overall cryptocurrency space is still trading, so the bar is not concluded. So another disclaimer that our analysis can change, is all dependent on how the bar closes at the end of the bar. Okay, but now we could definitely tell that buyers are coming into the market for Bitcoin. It seemed as if support was around $9,000, and now the bar is currently closing above the close from yesterday. And if that's going to be the ending bar for the daily price bar for Bitcoin, then our analysis is for them to continue to move higher. Then the next area that they will come to is around $12,000. Okay, so I'm gonna move it to a 3-hour bar to see if we're getting more precursors of strength in Bitcoin, and we definitely are getting precursors of strength right now. So our analysis is for them to move higher, and the first location is going to be $11,500. And if we continue to get more precursors of strength beyond $11,500, we're expecting Bitcoin to move back up to $12,000. Now, those are just the initial price areas that we're looking for Bitcoin to go. More definitely, it can go higher than that, depending on how much interest we have in Bitcoin at that particular time. But overall, our analysis is for Bitcoin to continue to move higher. So now let's go ahead and go to Ethereum. Ethereum is up 9.90%. Last trade was $1,027.50. Looking at the daily price chart for Ethereum, just like with Bitcoin, the buyers are definitely stepping in Ethereum at this time. So much so that the bar is currently closing at the open of today's bar, which is a good sign to see how far of a widespread down Ethereum went today, all the way down past $800, went all the way down to $770, and now the market is up there towards $1,023. So looking at the 3-hour bars for Ethereum, we can definitely tell that interest in higher prices is still there. Look like resistance is around 1040, or even all the way back up to 1080 in Ethereum. Okay, so you guys want to be cautious of that fact, but it looks as if Ethereum is going to try to come back to 1040 all the way up to around 1050. But throughout the trading day tomorrow, we can definitely see it coming all the way back up to $1,100. The volume is dwindling as Ethereum is moving higher, so you want to be cautious of that fact, because it could resemble lack of interest in higher prices. So just be careful of that as well. But in the short term, we're definitely looking for Ethereum to move higher as well. And that first location is going to be around 1040 all the way back up to 1080. So now let's go to Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is up 6.28%. Last trade was $1,721.40. So even with Ethereum and Bitcoin, we have pretty much the same type of bar for Bitcoin Cash. The market came all the way down to $1,343, but you guys can definitely tell that the market was able to come back up towards 1725. If you guys look in the background, 1725 served as support here, and then also it served as resistance. So Bitcoin Cash is now traded at a very important area on the chart. Looking at the 3-hour bars, we can definitely tell that the market participants are interested in higher prices in Bitcoin Cash, albeit it might just come up to $1,800 just like it did here on these previous 3-hour bars and then move lower. But we're still expecting Bitcoin Cash in the short term to move back up to around $1,800. Now if we get more stockpile to enter in the market for Bitcoin Cash, then it's highly probable that it will move lower from there. But if we get more precursors of strength, then definitely expect Bitcoin Cash to move higher, and it could come all the way back up to $2,000 throughout the trading day tomorrow. So currently we're definitely looking for Bitcoin Cash to move higher. I'm gonna move it to a 1-hour bar real quick. So definitely $1,800 is the location that we're looking for Bitcoin Cash to come and find a location to find some stockpile, some selling. So at least we're expecting Bitcoin Cash to come up to $1,800, and then from there the market may move sideways to lower. So now let's go to Ripple. So Ripple is up 20.90%. Last trade was $1.26. So again, we definitely have buyers in the market for Ripple as well. The market was able to come all the way down to 85 cents today, and now the market is closing around $1.30. The 3-hour price bar for Ripple is telling us that the market is interested in a higher price, but it came right up to $1.40 and it got hit, or currently is being revealed to us that sellers are in the market. That's why the bar is closing below off of the highs, which is telling us that sellers are definitely trying to hit Ripple around $1.40. So on the next 3-hour bar, if it closes above the previous close of this one, once it's completed, then expect Ripple to continue to move higher, and then we're looking for $1.60 for that next area for Ripple if $1.50 won't hold. So even on the 1-hour bar, you guys can continue to see that the interest in higher prices, but it's coming across a lot of selling around $1.40. So you need to be careful with Ripple as it tries to break through $1.40. We will need to see a push to go up bar or another precursors of strength in order for Ripple to move above $1.40. So next it's going to be Litecoin. So Litecoin is up 11.94%. Last trade was $187.07. So currently on the daily price bars for Litecoin, we are getting a precursor of strength. We sent out a tweet earlier on in the afternoon telling you all that we are getting signs of precursors of strength in the cryptocurrency space. So hopefully you guys took heed to that tweet, because currently we are definitely seeing the buyers stepping in the market. 3-hour price bars for Litecoin as well is giving us more precursors of strength. You have to be cautious, just like with Ripple. Litecoin is getting hit with stockpile as it tries to break through $190. So you have to be careful around $190 for Litecoin, because the market can bounce from $190 and move lower. But if the next 3-hour bar or even the next hour bar closes above the previous close of this one, then we're expecting Litecoin to move higher. If not, expect it to move lower. And that next low point is back down to $180, all the way back down to $170. So now let's go to Dash. So Dash is up 12.78%. Last trade was $790.30. So this is a precursors of strength bar currently on the daily price chart for Dash. It is now back towards the area of resistance in the background, so you have to be real cautious to see the market is going to be able to break through $800. Looking at the 3-hour bars for Dash, the next 3-hour bar will have to give us a little bit more volume in order for them to break through $800. We definitely have a push to go up bar in Dash on this completed 3-hour bar. So it looks likely that Dash is going to continue to move higher, but it has to overcome $800. So we need to get precursors of strength around $800 in Dash, and if we do, $840 is going to be that next location for Dash to move higher. And overall, we're still looking for Dash as well to move higher in price. So now let's go to Neo. So Neo is up 18.60%. Last trade was $150.80. So this is a definite precursor of strength, especially if this bar closes with the closes towards the high of today's bar. The market is definitely interested in the price around $150 in Neo. So a lot of these bars are awfully the same for these cryptocurrencies. We're getting pretty much the same indications, the same type of bars, reflective of the overall market consensus that they are interested in moving price higher. And Neo might come all the way back up to $160 again to find resistance, and it can bounce lower from there at $160. So in the short term, we're still looking for Neo to move higher, albeit it might just be around $160. But if we get more precursors of strength around $160, then definitely Neo will continue to go up towards $170. So I'll move to a 1-hour bar real quick to see. Definitely it could come up to $160, $156 to $158 to find resistance, and then move lower from there. But definitely in the background, especially in the near background, we're getting more precursors of strength and weakness in Neo as well. So our analysis is for them to move higher, even though it might just go up to $155, $158 to $160. Those are just our initial price areas, targets that we're looking for Neo to come and touch. So now let's go to Monero. So Monero is up 8.12%. Last trade was $313.62. So precursors of strength bar, especially if this bar closes towards the high of the bar on the daily price chart for Monero. 3-hour price bar is telling us as well that buyers are still interested in a higher price in Monero, albeit we can tell that $320 or $325 is resistance in Monero. So you have to be cautious as the market continues to move higher towards 325. It might run across resistance and move lower from there. So our analysis is for them to at least come back up to $320, $325. And if it get hit with more stockpile, then expect the market to move lower from there. But if we get precursors of strength around that price area, then expect Monero to at least come back up to $340. But currently the market is definitely giving us strength, so our analysis is for Monero to move higher. So the last one is going to be Cardano. So looking at Cardano on the daily price chart, we're definitely getting precursors of strength in the market. We're looking for Cardano to at least come up to 70 cents. That is the area of resistance that it will have to overcome. So the market may just bounce around 70 cents for a couple of hours. But definitely the interest in higher prices right now is in Cardano as well. And the initial target for us is for them to come to at least 70 cents. Now, if we get more precursors of strength at that price, then definitely expect Cardano to come up to 75 cents in the short term. And now throughout the trading day, it can definitely come all the way back up to 85 cents as well. So that's all we have for today, January the 17th, 2018. And as we went through these charts, I want you guys to pay attention that some of these cryptocurrencies are trading around previous price levels that were acting as support and resistance. So the market can change once the actual cryptocurrency reach that point. So just keep that in your own particular strategies as well. We pointed those things out to you, so it should not come as no surprise. But that's all we have for today. Appreciate you guys tuning in and watching this channel. You guys stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.